Hello everyone, this is Mo81-4 here, and today I kind of found a discovery. So basically the other day I found messing around in Mario Kart, and I think I found a possibility of fire hopping. Now what I mean by fire hopping, I'm not talking about the rapid fire hopping that usually task people do. I'm talking about the fire hopping that you do in Mario Kart 8. And I think I discovered it. But to be sure, I did some tests to see if it's faster or slower, how you do it. And now I'm here to share the results of what I found. Right? So, let's begin and show what I mean by fire hopping. So, to do fire hopping, you first need to get a cart, then you do like a yellow drift, then you spam the trick button. And normally in Mario Kart 8, this should give you a little speed boost. And I noticed this goes slightly faster, but to make sure, I'm going to do one test where I use the Flame Flyer and use it where I don't fire up, and the other time where I do fire up, and see the difference. Now, to try to avoid as much bias as possible, I'm going to stay to the middle as much as possible so that I can make the time similar, but no matter what, there's always probably going to be bias, so just heads up. Right, now let's see the comparison to see if this fire hopping method is actually faster. So first up, I'm doing without fire hopping. This is no fire hopping at all whatsoever. This is just a normal flame flyer. I'm going to try to stay at the middle as much as possible. I'm just gonna have it watch. I'm not really gonna say anything. So on average, the lap lasts about 31 seconds. On average. Now I'm using the Luigi circuit as an example, because it's pretty much just a flat track, so it's probably going to be easy to tell and give me room to fire hop. So, yeah, that's why I'm using the Luigi circuit. So it looks like it's almost at the end of the lap. And I also should mention I'm not using any mushrooms for both trials. So only fire hopping is only going to be possible with drifts. Now I can use a mushroom to fire hop, but that's up to you. So the time is 1:31.818. So now we're going to try that same route, but this time I'm going to fire hop and see if it's either faster or slower. Alright, so now we're going to try fire hopping and see if that makes a difference. Now the issue is that it's hard to stay in the middle, so yeah, there we go. I'm already seeing a second difference. So it looks like the gap is about a second, or I think it's more closer to 600 milliseconds. So we'll see. So yeah, see, I'm getting about 29 seconds. So, alright, looks like it's faster. Also, just in case you haven't noticed, I am not doing any shortcuts as well. So it looked like it's roughly about 1 second and 200 milliseconds. About. So we can confirm that fire hopping is indeed faster, and it will save you about a second. At least on Luigi Circuit. On different courses, it might be different. So now the question is it faster than a bike? We're gonna test that out. It's gonna be the same as the last test. It's kept. The only difference is that instead of using it, I'm gonna use a bike. Now, of course, I'm using the spear because that's what averagely uses. That's usually what the personal record / world record uses. So, yeah. Might be slightly faster. I think it's roughly about 400 milliseconds faster. We'll have to see about that. Alright, it looks like it might be slightly faster, but if fire hopping is faster, then it will be completely and utterly groundbreaking. Okay, so it looks like it is indeed faster than it. So, I'm now going to compare the times to get an exact time to see how fast or slow. And like I said, there might be multiple things that could affect it. So there is a little bit bias in this test, but honestly it's hard to use bias without using like some sort of computer. Right? So I'm going to write down all of the times, and I'm going to calculate all of the difference, alright? Be right back. Okay, so after a little bit of math, this is the times with it. So first we got cart with no fire hop, cart with fire hop, then the bike. And over on the right, we got the time difference between the cart with the fire hop. So it looks like bike is roughly about around about 140 milliseconds, and 1 second and 198 milliseconds. Well, with the fire hop cart, it looks like it's going to be upwards to 654 milliseconds slower than with fire hop. So we can officially conclude that fire hopping is faster than the car with no fire hop, but still slower with the bike. So a couple of questions that you might be thinking, like, can we fire hop with a bike? Let's find out. Not really, because you really need like the orange sparks to do so. It looks like the drift kind of ends early. So no, you cannot really fire hop with bikes. Alright, that should conclude everything about fire hopping. Thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe for more Mario Kart Wii videos.